Ena eye na Kwame Bediako Cheddar elanche eye ne manifesto de Ghana fo na manifesto no ato manifesto ne di the 12 pillars na enra wo kire nsemu ama in fact ene ofa ba bia asensem amanfo ka ne say in fact eye na Kwame Bediako Cheddar eye manifesto de bae no open manifesto between NPP and DC any Cheddar there na it seems say Cheddar e will way up there because enema eye Ghana hia sisia no eno ene Cheddar listing na e manifesto nim na there e catch a lot of attention amanfo ka ho asem say Cheddar say ono no eye one president equal to eye 12 ministers or the ministers 12 per and a bedi juma in fact enra Cheddar church ensemu pa ebra or the manifesto no edituja yetie eye ensema Nana Kwame Bediako Cheddar no waka e won the manifesto mu a raise a lot of conversations with social media and so.
All right, Nana, we're going to continue with Pillar 9. I think it's quite an interesting one.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Thank you very much, Kafui. It's almost been an hour and some change into the evening since we started this presentation of our developmental agenda and the policy. But now I'm about to get you into Pillar 9, the apostolic governance, the 12 ministries. I mean, apostolic governance, it's a title, some title right here, but it's the 12 ministries. They say less is more. Our government will be the leanest, most efficient in the history of African politics. We present to you the apostolic governance, one president, 12 ministers. Create a lean government that will be responsible for the 12 pillars. Now let me start. I'm going to press this, like when you go into one of this, maybe we can press one of them and let's pick one. I'll take you through a few of the ministerial mandates because I think it's very important that you know what they have to do. So we start with Ministry of Finance. Over the years, there has been a lot of judgment debts, a lot of salary shortage, a lot of paying without returns. We realize that not to put blames on anyone, that the Ministry of Finance is struggling. So our mandate is to make the Ministry of Finance become an investor and a developer for the nation building. It should be their responsibility. They should be accountable for it. You know, we want them to be able to go to the sovereign fund, the IMF, and ask for 10 billion for a project that would be supervised, monitored, controlled by us. Our investment going into industrial, going into commercial, going into retail, we should be a part of it and we should control it. And there should be returns. We should not just use our Ministry of Finance for spending. We should use our Ministry of Finance for investment. We have to purchase for right purposes that brings returns. The returns that will pay the salary of the workers of this country. And that's how it should circulate, just to stabilize our economy. I can pick maybe trade as well. Well, trade, it's been like a dormant ministry for me over the past decade. And the mandate for trade is to make Ghana one of the biggest African exporters. The aim of having all of these 16 industrial regional industrial revolution and having a development in minerals and agro processing and packaging and food and this and that is to be able to trade. Now let's think about AFTA. AFTA is a big project. That's 54 countries of Africa have registered with AFTA. What were they thinking? They don't have the resources. They don't have the products to distribute among these 54 countries. Where was the product going to come from? Were we going to import it? Or somebody else was going to come and put these plants in this country and trade in Africa? Ghana stands to be the flagship.
Enti ho ana wo hu se Nana Kwame Bediako Cheddar na ni apre na ɔkyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm mu de ba no wote mu sɛ in fact ɔnyɛ adeɛ so okuta buku bi a ɔhwɛ so ba sɛ sɛneɛ ɔyɛ n'ani asi agye ne sɛneɛ wɔsi ma presentation no ama Ghanafoɔ no bebree anya ahu sɛ yɛwɔ hope at least if not now koraa in the near future yɛwɔ hope sɛ ɛyɛ Nana Kwame Bediako Cheddar ɛbɛba na wɔde nneɛma pa aba bɛgu akwam yɛntie nsɛm a Nana Kwame Bediako Cheddar de toa so.
The star, the black star of Africa, that will have the power of distribution. They have the waters connected to the coast that can just distribute regionally and continentally. And we feed in that gap for after. It's a great opportunity for us. We should look at Ministry of Agriculture. The mandate for Ministry of Agriculture is to establish the National Seedling Bank. And an industrial irrigation systems to support it. But we have the National Seedling Bank. Like we already said in the reserves, we will have a century of food guaranteed for us. And it would be the mandate of Ministry of Agriculture to see to it that it's being monitored, supervised, managed, controlled, and for the public and the citizens of Ghana to get jobs out of this mandate, for the citizens of Ghana to create wealth out of this mandate. But that's what I believe the ministries should be doing. For these 12 apostles should make sure the pillars don't break, because these pillars is going to hold this nation for the next 500 years until greater minds will come together and enhance it again. I mean, we can go through some of the ministries, more of it, and just share the mandate of our policies. But of course, we're going to make sure that there would be the digital copies, that it would go to millions of people as well. But the mandate of maybe a Ministry of Interior to secure the right salary and structures and benefits for security service, like police, fire service, prisoners, or prison officers, immigration officers. I mean, if we want to minimize corruption, the first thing we need to think about is to give value back to our people. Once they have value, the right salary, there is no way they would like to take pure water for bribe. But, we just need to give value to our people. And we need the Ministry of Interior to have this mandate and take it serious, that we're moving from the low-income world that we live to the middle-income world. Creating and putting the right structures in place for everybody to get the fair share of salary and build the economy right. Don't forget, taxes will also help the country. The more jobs we create, the more value we bring. And so that's Ministry of Interior. Maybe I should take you through one or two, but I still have 3 pillars to take you through. So I'm going to take you through this ninth pillar, which is the apostolic governance, and then take you back to the pillars. But there are more and more. You have 12 of this. We are here to build an army of dedicated Ghanaians who will manage this great nation. Ladies and gentlemen, to lead is to serve. And I'm here to serve you. Thank you.